what kind of visitor numbers have you had?
Well, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not. When there's some event in Denor, but believe it or not, there are a lot of people who have heard of the smog or have heard of Mutual and so forth, and they come. If you look at our visitors register, we've had people from Spain.
Yes, please sign the register.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't get out. You lose points on the final. But seriously, from all over. I had a young man, I was here one day, who came in. His name was Gustafson. It didn't strike me that his name was Andy Gustafson. Andy Gustafson was probably his grandfather, was the athletic director of the University of Miami. I'm maybe at West Point for all. But anyway, he was an environmental student, a doctoral student at the University of Colorado. And he was going back from New York to Colorado, and he made a detour to come to Denor. He was very impressed with the place. As I said, Spain and all over.
Spain, that was surprising. I had someone here from Spain.
Take a look at the book and you'll see.
I noticed that your hours are just, you're open a couple of days. What's the hours now? You changed that a little bit.
Yeah, but...
I've been here Mondays from 10 to 3, Thursdays 10 to 3. Tuesdays I'm here from about 10 to 1, and also on Wednesday. And then Saturday, I'm here with Brian only until 1, from 10 to 1. But Brian's here from 10 to 3.
Yeah, it's Brian Charlton.
Brian Charlton is our archivist for the Denor Historical Society. And he's another one that's very good at talking about what happened here in 1948.
So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, not open Friday and Sunday.
I was here on Fridays, but break.
Of course,
Yeah.
We have special tours that anybody needs.
And if anybody wants to come when it's not open, all they have to do is call me. My number is the second number on the brochure, and I'll come down and let you guys in.
Yeah, and then you go to any men's room around Western Pennsylvania, you see that number on it.
You know what? You're going to get it one of these days.
I'm glad she doesn't have a gun, because
You keep me laughing.
What about the archives? Last time we talked, I think you were trying to raise some money, get some foundations to support some archival work, cataloging of various things. How has that gone?
It hasn't happened. Well, Brian's cataloging things, but he's doing it, on his own time, generally on Saturday mornings. We're struggling, I guess, to keep the thing open. Deborah sent us 40 copies of her book, and we're going to sell those. It's all free of charge. This is the second time she's sent us books. She's very interested in preserving and of course we have T-shirts and so forth for sale.
T-shirts, mugs, ornaments, bracelets, magnets.
We're managing so far, so we can keep it up. But I think it's a great thing. And the people who come are very impressed with it. I think it's improved greatly since we got the smell of the Chinese restaurant out of it.
What did it smell? I mean, did it smell like...
No, we have actually it was the sewer problem.
Well,
and we got a plumber to take care of it, and since he took care of it, it's been better. Oh, you couldn't stand it in here sometimes. You sit there like this all day.
See, she grew up before the smog. If she had grown up in the smog, she'd have thought that was fresh air.
My mom was pregnant with me at the time of the smog. And they were concerned with her pregnancy, but as you can see, I turned out okay.
One of the pictures used to be around here with Dr. Bill Wrongness.
I don't know where Brian put that.
I don't know, but anyway, Bill, he was probably Denora's most popular doctor. We're calling him, what should we do? His response was, get the hell out of town. And many of them did, but many people didn't have cars, and there weren't motels for them to go to or relatives, so they had to stay and tough it out. After the smog, a couple of weeks after it, a very distinguished epidemiologist from the University of Cincinnati came. His name was Clarence Mills. And he made a couple of frightening statements. He said, number one, he was surprised about the fact that so many people survived the smog. He claimed that had the smog lasted a couple of days longer, and the concentration of these fluorides and sulfur dioxide and so forth in the air had been a little greater, he said life as we know it in Denora would exist. In other words, it would have killed everybody off. So.
Do you know about the movie that was on the Weather Channel when weather changed history? You don't?
Well, I think I have your card. I'll send you a copy of that.
I have a copy here.
You do?
Want me to give it
Yeah, I
to
do.
you?
Yeah, the Weather Channel did an hour program on the Sonora smog, and then last spring QED did one.
I saw parts of that.
Yeah, there's the poster of it, picture on the front of their DVD.